Speaking of white privilege and racism, the canceled podcast is in the can.
Oh, my $125 million deal with Sirius is at stake right now because these two girls are blowing up the interwebs.
There is a meteorite that can potentially smash into the earth in 3 months.
I want to talk to my friend of Rogan Parr.
I wonder if Steve-O does
He used to be out on the corner, he was dealing in drugs. Got himself a barber's chair and gave awesome cuts. Now he's a podcaster, his life he'll talk about it with us. And now it's Jeff FM. Jeff FM.
All right, we're back. Feeling good. Ready to get this show on the road. We have Mike Jalak on the show today. He's running a little late. He's in the parking garage crying, actually, getting himself pumped up before he comes on the show. I told him, we got to start recording at 7 on the dot.
Kill the episode, bro. See ya.
We had Mike scheduled for 5 p.m. today, and he called me and said he had to cancel because he had to do Steve-O's podcast in the fucking stupid van that they drive around in. But whatever, he's running late, and we got to get the show on the road because the boys have to get out of here because Mike delayed 2 hours already, and they're working overtime, and my team is hanging on by a thread, baby, because I'm moving on to bigger and better things. I got tons of good stuff happening for me, and look, that's life. Sometimes you outgrow the people around you, and that's what I'm starting to feel like is happening here. We got the bathroom boys back there. Sorry to start off with such negative stuff about your guys' future, but I'm sure you'll be fine. We just put out a Barbershop episode with Matan. It's been my favorite episode probably since back in the Airstream, like before the Airstream days. Like, felt back to my roots. Steven took a vicious beat down at Barney's Beanery. He's in the ICU. That's why he's not here today or wasn't on the show. And you know what? Everything happens for a reason because I feel like I am better without him. No offense. I want him to heal up, and I wish him the best. But that show's a one-on-one show, I know how to run the show, and Steven was just an interference. He was a distraction,
Dudes.
I would say. He was sort of a red flag. He was scaring people away from the show, and it was doing more harm than good. And that's a lot of my friends, man. That's a lot of my friends that I have out here. Mike is always surrounded by controversy, and people say, "Why do you hang out with him?" And I'm like, "You don't understand. He's a good guy. He's my friend. I care dearly for him." But look, Steve-O asks him to go on his podcast. Yeah, fucking Steve-O in a van, and you go do that over this. The truth is, him and his girlfriend are fighting, and he's outside. But he doesn't want me to put that in the episode. So I'll say it now before he gets here. And then when he watches the episode, he'll call me and be like, "What the fuck, bro? I told you not to say that. We're back together now." I love mixing in real life drama and emotional pain to give you guys a good laugh.
There's no one on the show who's more relatable than me.
I can't believe he says shit like that. He's probably telling Steve-O that right now.
I always had George's back.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Mike, though. It's been a while. I actually haven't hung out with him in a long time, and we used to be known as the internet's best duo. And I've been called that with a bunch of people. Most duos I'm in become the best, and I think that's more on my end. I make those duos the best. But I've never been the solo best. I've never won my own gold medal. I've only won a gold medal in like a 4x100 relay, And this year I told myself, I was like, look, if I'm not happy with all these great things happening around me, like everybody would dream to have this life, and if I'm still complaining, then something's wrong. So I set out goals to do stuff that scares me. And we're doing a live show at the Bourbon Room on October 3rd. I think that's the right date. We'll put the details up here. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do up there. I'm going to go up there and tell stories, maybe do stand-up, maybe just jump right into a stand-up career. I mean, if Andrew Schultz does it and those other 6 comedians that ain't never been funny, as Cat Williams says, if they could do it, then why can't I? So I'm jumping into it. It's a small venue. Don't fucking make fun of me for how many people are going to be there. I think it caps off at like 500 or something.
You can't do that.
We'll figure something out. What's the worst that could happen? I bomb and unalive myself that night? I guess that's the worst that could happen. I mean, only $30, $35 to see that? To see me unalive myself because of that? I mean, that's a good deal if you ask me. So, yeah, that's good. Now that we got that out of the way, I guess we could get ready for Mike to come in. But I'm pumped for the show, man. It's about a little over a month out. I got a movie coming up that I'm filming, and I got another series of hymns that we're doing, season 2. They came back with a nice fat bag, and they want me out in New York for a month, so I'm going back to my roots. As you saw in the new Barbershop episode, we're opening a barbershop. We got Aura Watches. Entrepreneur, starting businesses left and right. These beauties are affordable watches. I don't know if I even announced this. My own company. I had such a bad mental breakdown that I forgot to announce that I had launched another company. Affordable watches. They're quality, beautiful timepieces. And you can go check out the website. And if you use the link in the description, you get 30% off on me. Because I want you guys just to see these and test them out. You know, you don't have to go out and get a Rolex to make people think that you're cool or successful or make women like you. That's for insecure idiots. Get yourself a beautiful timepiece, quality Aura watch, and you know, it's going to be the new wave. These things are going to resell in the future for billions of dollars, guaranteed. I believe in the brand, and I wouldn't have got into it if I didn't. So, you know, still going strong. Still haven't done any scams to my fans. Still no grapes that I've done or statutories. I never had done none of those. Never said the N-word. Never done nothing. So you guys can't get me for nothing. I'm not going down. My products are quality. You can't come at me for nothing. I've been in this game for 7 years. I'm like the OG. I'm like Jay-Z of this internet game. Or 50 Cent, whichever you think is better. That's who I am. What else is going on? I watched Russell Crowe on Joe Rogan today. It was cool to see. I just like seeing cool old guys because nobody likes getting older. Nobody likes to be counting the days till, you know, they're no longer here. You know, when you get older, it just sucks. You're an old man, and then people call you old. Like Mike always gets called old. You're too old for YouTube. Go start a family, you know? But if you put in the work now, you really make shit happen for yourself, and you line yourself up for the future. You can enjoy you can enjoy the fruits of your labor later on in life. And I look at Brad Pitt, and it's like, this guy is still killing it. Russell Crowe, he was. For the audience, you guys probably don't even know who Russell Crowe is, but he was the guy who played Gladiator. He was Maximus, the one who said, "Are you not entertained?" Do you know who that is?
I thought Russell. Oh,
I've seen like 300, but
you fucking kids,
you're
man.
old.
I thought Russell Crowe's that English like comedian that was on George's podcast.
Huh?
Or is that Russell Brand?
That's Russell Brand.
Oh.
Yeah, Russell Crowe is Maximus. He was the 8th king of Rome.
Wait, is he a real person?
He's an actor, but he played Maximus from back in the Colosseum days, who was a slave. Well, at first he was just a family man. He loved his family, lived on a beautiful little piece of land, and then they came and stole him away from his family. And this is the story of Gladiator I'm explaining. So spoiler alert if you still haven't watched this movie. It's about 30 years old, but it's one of the best. It's
I have
where that
seen
famous line comes from. Are you not entertained? And he was telling a story to Joe Rogan about how he went back to Rome, and he was like, I went back to see the old office, which is funny because he's calling the Colosseum his old office, you know? I thought that was pretty funny, you know, 'cause Such a legendary place. I went to visit with my dad and mom when I took them to Italy. And I remember my dad was like, "Oh, like Jeffrey, wait, you messing around doing social media? They're like, look at all these rocks are 4,000 years old." And I was like, "Dad, all rocks are old. They're all billions of years old. Like I could go to Runyon and those rocks are 1,000,000 years old. You know, that was a nice vacation." No, it truly was, though. It was nice to see the Coliseum, and it's nice to see old guys doing good. So shout out to old men. What even is this show anymore? You know? We need to get Cody and Mike in here. I'm just over here fucking hyping up old guys. But it's cool to see cool old guys that did a bunch of cool shit with their life, and now they could just enjoy it, you know? Go buy a farm. Have a whole ranch of kids. All right, real quick, today's episode is sponsored by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members, and I am one of them, and I love it. It makes my Saturdays way more fun when I'm watching UFC. Prize Picks is the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Unlike other apps on Prize Picks, it's just you against the numbers. All you do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Get in on the daily action with your friends and become a part of the Prize Picks community today. You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. You can turn $10 into $1,000. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Right now, it's baseball season. Also, like I said earlier, I love betting on MMA, but I like mixing them. You can mix them all together, different sports, WNBA. I hit on, what is it, Caitlin Clark or whatever the heck. I just randomly picked her because I heard she was like the new LeBron James of WNBA. She won, so I hit on that one. That was nice. Thank you, Katie, or whatever the hell your name is. I have no idea, but look, it made it fun. It's not a big risk because I keep the bet small. It's not like I'm going and playing blackjack in Vegas. You know, I'm throwing $20 in a parlay to have some ridiculous thing happen where I end up winning thousands. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code Jeff for your first deposit match up to $100. That's code Jeff on Prize Picks for a deposit match up to 100 pounds. That's $100. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring the show. Now let's get back on with it.
Hallelujah.
Wait, listen to this, Jeff.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Today on the show, we got Mike Malek from Impulsive. He's Logan Paul's comrade. He was not involved in Crypto Zoo. Yeah. You gotta get these headphones on. What's going on? My guy? My guy. You got no underwear on?
Yeah, how do you know?
I just saw your whole ass. So,
Really?
yeah.
Wait, why is there a Halloween theme?
It's not really Halloween themed. I just like candy.
It wasn't even in the frame.
Yeah.
Well, Cody just said the funniest thing to me on the way in.
What?
I was just talking to him about something, and he was like, listen, he's like, I don't care what you do. If you're happy, I'm happy. And I said to him, I haven't been happy in 20 years, bro. I go, are you happy? He goes, no, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I go, so basically, neither of us are happy.
And that's why we all get along. But I'm doing great. I'm doing better than ever.
That's what you were telling me.
I'm here to rub it in your face. It's been a while since the best duo on the internet has been together collabing. It's kind of like been months, I feel like, since I've seen you.
It's good to be back in the Fringe, bro. I was just doing a show with Steve-O.
Yeah, I talked about that, how you bailed on me because you got an opportunity to do Steve-O's show. And
I did both.
You measure by clout, who gets more respect.
You get more views than him.
Obviously. That's why I was confused why you would bump me for Steve-O.
I didn't. I just got
no disrespect. I wonder if Steve-O doesn't like me.
Why?
Because I did a jackass style stunt that from the outsider's point of view, that's what they think it was. And I got seriously injured, and the whole time of Jackass, nobody got hurt that severely. Johnny Knoxville bull rided that time, and he got brain damage, and then that's when they called. He was like, "I'm doing no more stunts."
Why is there so much candy?
You want to just eat that right into the mic and not answer my question? Do you
I don't think Steve-O hates you
because I got hit by a crane?
I'm not even so sure he knows who you are.
I mean, bro, you're coming right at me.
No, I don't mean it like that. He does know who you are because I told him I was coming on. And he said, oh, yeah.
That's a good impression.
It sounds insane.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Did he drop you off in the van here?
We did it in the van. And then I got my car out. And then I came here.
That's cool, the mobile setup.
That's what I said to him. I said, thanks for having me in the back of your bang bus.
I mean, it's all right.
Who's in the,
So there's been some changes, obviously, in my life since you've last
Wait, why
seen
does
me.
Oscar look so not Mexican?
Oscar had left the team temporarily again, and then he came back on, and now we're good, and he's still
Or what is it,
producing
Guatemalan?
The podcast. But
What's the country of origin again? Honduran?
He's Honduran. Oscar is doing post now. He's not going to be in here. He'll be here when he wants to be, but Kyle has stepped up, and that's Kyle number 2 over there. He
Is
also
that
goes by
Nick?
I'm Nick.
Yep. So now it's a full all-white team for Jeff.
Yeah, you're fucking
Cody's
diversity.
got a bit Puerto Rican in him, so we have a little bit of.
Why did you do this with the candy, bro? I can't stop eating. I love Sour Patch Kids.
It's Cody's idea. I
Bro,
was
it's
like,
your
"Can I do
idea.
this?"
I get you the candy because you like candy before bed.
Yeah, but I thought it was like a thing for him where he didn't want it around because he eats it all.
Well, that's why I put it in the podcast room for the guests.
It feels like heroin almost. I can't stop.
It's not
dude.
that serious, bro. Just remove the candy now, Cody. Remove the candy because
No,
it's an
it's so
issue.
cool.
He's chewing into the mic. He's
I know.
mad.
That's the only reason I want to stop. That's the only reason I want to stop, bro.
Been fucking terrible start to the show. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. All right?
Who?
You.
I'm in a great mind state right now. I'm fine.
Let's get into some topics because Mike and I haven't hung out in a while, but who cares? You guys don't want to hear about that.
Maybe no, they probably do. Is this the first podcast back?
I did a live stream by myself. I did a solo pod.
And and you talked about everything that was going on?
Not really. I just told them that I had a seizure, which I told you.
Yep.
And it was terrifying because my mother found me, scared the shit out of her. And
Wait, can you put that music back on during this part?
the seizure
The-
segment?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I had a seizure. Terrifying. Bit my tongue, blood leaking out of my mouth. And my mom found me. Jeffrey! Terrified. A horrifying moment that will be burned into my memory forever. Traumatizing. Big time. For both of us.
Okay, so then you also had taken a bunch of time off. That was
I
like
literally couldn't talk because my tongue was swollen so fat from me biting it. And I literally couldn't talk for like 2 weeks. So that's why I was just texting you a bunch, like big blue bubbles.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to tell you because I didn't know if I ever wanted to tell anyone that it happened because it's kind of like, no offense to the seizure community.
Yeah,
but
they don't
like,
want to piss them off, bro.
like it is kind of like lame if you're like, you kind of look stupid. When
Bro,
you're
do
having
you
a
know
seizure.
somebody's supposed to stick a spoon in your mouth, like so you don't choke on your tongue?
I wish somebody was there to do it. I wish Cody was there to fucking grab my tongue. He would have grabbed.
We all got embarrassing things, though. I don't think. I feel like seizures are probably pretty low on the embarrassment scale. You know what I'm saying? Some people smell like milk. No matter how hard they try, they open their mouth and it's just straight milk.
Yeah,
breath.
but you could fix that.
I don't know, dude. Halitosis is tricky, bro.
Is that
That's
a real disease?
Hell yeah,
Milk
dude.
smell?
Dude, there's this hot chick. I won't say which one. Maybe one of the hottest like influencer chicks, bro. I can't divulge who, but man, her breath was ass, bro. Every time
I know
yeah,
you're
you already
talking
know. Don't-
Never heard that before.
Not her.
Not her.
It's not. No, her breath smells great.
How do you know? How do you know my ex-girlfriend's breath smells?
I've been real up close with her, considering if I
Unreal.
should just. I mean, I think she looks great. I think she's.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
I think you should. Whatever. Look, guys, we got Aura watches out right now. Starting tons of new businesses. Open a barbershop in New York. Pop that baby open. You could have it. It's a gift for you. That's an exclusive. Press the button. Press the button.
Oh,
Look at
wait!
that
This is
baby.
the one that This is the one that This is the one that I was trying to order.
That's on a bit more of the more expensive.
You know, I
end.
ordered a bunch of them, right? And they got stolen off my stoop because that's what happens in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You can't order. My shoes got stolen yesterday.
Well, luckily you're friends with the owner, and you could just come in and get a bunch more. Don't rip the plastic off because I wasn't really going to give you that one. I was going to give you a different one without a diamond bezel, but it's okay. You can have that one since you already tore it open. No, it's fine. I owe you it.
If I called you an Indian giver, that's like offensive, right, to someone?
Yeah, but it's fine. Whatever. The show's different than yours that you do.
What do you mean? I say whatever the fuck I want. I feel like you guys are more.
Don't call me an Indian giver, but take it. It's not. I don't want to be an Indian giver.
Well, I don't want to have a whole powwow around it right now.
Enjoy the watch, my friend, my guy, my.
Don't
pal.
try to act like you're higher up on the totem pole.
Do you think that you and Logan are now closer than?
Listen,
you and-
Chief,
you and
I don't want to do this. All right.
Once were. Do you think it's gone back?
Do you know how many?
Do
Do you know how many pissed off?
Do you think
indigenous Native Americans are because of the 4 thing? You just missed all of those. They all went over the top of your teepee. I hate like 15.
focusing on the more important topic?
But how is it? Can you answer this question? How is it offensive to just say something that has something to do with someone's culture?
Well,
Hear
that's
me
kind
out.
of fucked up saying Indian giver. Like all Indians, when they give you things, they take
No, I
them
don't
back
know where
later
that
on.
term comes from. That one I get. But if I tell you that I want to have a powwow, that's like deemed to be like sensitive term.
How?
No,
It is.
I
I'm
don't think
telling
so.
you. Look up. There's a guy look up Native American like terms to avoid, or like Native American sensitive, or like indigenous cancel culture. Like there's a whole cancel culture up there in North Dakota of Native Americans who ride around on horses with like spears, and they'll come after you and cancel you.
I feel like if somebody called me an Italian giver, because you give things you have.
Well, what
asked
if
for 'em
what if
back,
somebody called you a guinea fuck?
I wouldn't care.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. Like me too. Me neither. I'm 58% Italian. I would if somebody. But I also don't even care if a black person calls me a cracker. Like if somebody comes up to me and says like, "Give me your wallet, cracker."
that's kind of funny. I would appreciate that if they called me that.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I also don't claim to speak for any of these sensitive groups because I'm sure it's awful, and I'm a privileged white person, so I don't have to worry about it. But,
Nice of you embracing your privilege.
yeah.
Speaking of
Yep.
white privilege and racism, the canceled podcast
I
is in
saw
the
that.
can.
Oh.
Let's get into influencer news, a new segment. Hit like a segment thing. Influencer news. The canceled podcast is in the can. I created a monster.
I created a monster.
I let that woman leave this yellow couch where things were safe and sound, and we only messed around a little bit, got a little silly, but never really went too hard. And then she goes out on her own. She canceled about 17 people and then canceled herself.
Yeah, dude, I saw this one
she's in
TikTok
Ibiza.
that was so funny, dude. It was like this gay dude, and he was like, "I'm not quite sure why you call it the canceled podcast because are you guys canceled? So you say whatever you want, or do you guys just cancel people?"
Yeah.
and it ended up
It's
being
both.
like a show that just canceled everybody.
Yeah, which people love.
How did they get there? They just turned into like an H3 spinoff. But it was a great fucking show. They were number one. They were about to take over the whole planet.
Yeah, I know.
Call her, say, Alex Cooper. I could see her in the war room.
They passed her.
What the hell is happening right
Yeah.
here? These two, my $125 million deal with Sirius is at stake right now because these two girls are blowing up the interwebs. Everybody on TikTok. Brooke about to surpass Tana. Uh-oh.
I couldn't even get back on the show anymore.
No, we're too small. Too
Yeah,
small. They don't want
yeah.
us on.
Well, we'll see how it goes. When you're at the top, that's when they get you.
That's why you got to fly low.
Yeah, like us.
You got to fly. You got to keep those views under 300,
You
400,000.
fly a little too close to.
Nah.
Well, your sidekick does. Your.
That ain't me,
apprentice.
brother. That ain't me. That's him. I stay way low under the radar, dude.
Have you been getting smoke from his smoke lately?
I have to say this, and maybe you will realize it. And I mean it like wholeheartedly. And I'm not kidding. I genuinely don't care.
Don't say I don't care. I knew you were gonna say
no.
don't care.
It's not that I don't care. Like I don't like if issues arise. Like it won't bother me. I have so much real life shit that I'm working on.
What about the burger restaurant now is in jeopardy because it's people
What is
calling
jeopardy?
it 9/11.
Oh yeah,
9/11 burger.
you created that.
Now everybody's saying 9/11 burger. Cancel Mike. Cancel.
They should
that.
come after you for drawing the conclusion that the poor Arabs.
You know, I didn't mean to post that clip on my Instagram.
Yeah, but it's been blowing up.
I did a Facebook deal where I let people post content for me on my Facebook.
Yeah.
And just let it run, and they got access to my Instagram, so that just uploaded.
But the clip went crazy, didn't it?
Yeah. So I should just let them post my shit.
Hell yeah. It was funny.
But I was spooked because I'm like, I didn't write this caption and post.
What was the
this thing.
caption?
Mike was behind the operation. When the operation is 9/11, just say it 9/11. So I went and edited the caption to make it sound more in my own words. But weird when just random stuff's been posted on your Instagram and you just had a mental breakdown, seizure, all that. I'm like, am I going crazy? Did I post this and completely forget everything?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. The internet's tricking people in. Bro, I bet Brooke felt like such a bad person. Really, she's not a bad person, dude. You know what I'm saying? Tana's not a bad. It's like, dude, like when this stuff starts, it makes you start to like doubt your sanity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a phone call from Brooke last night.
She's such a sweetheart.
I didn't answer it. I was already asleep.
Because you were too worried about having a conversation with her?
No, it was after 9 p.m., so I was already in bed. So I get a call from her. I look at it in the morning, and I see a missed call from her. And then I get a text, and she says, hey, did you mean to call me last night? And I was like...
Oh, somebody used that app on you guys?
Yeah, I didn't call you. It was probably that app.
Do you want to know who the one person that always calls me from that app is? David Dobrik.
Yeah.
That's who they use to get me every time.
That's me. I do that. That's probably me.
And so I never... Imagine I answered and I was like, hey, bro, I'm so happy you called. I have so much to tell you.
You know who it is?
And it was
such a weird thing to say.
It's probably Siobhan or something. But yeah, we used to do that spoof. It's called Spoofed app. I don't even know if it's allowed
Don't
anymore.
promote it on the show.
Just ruin the world. Because, like, if you say I called David from Liza's number and he's like, oh my God, like I missed the call, and then he goes to call her back and she's like, what the fuck, you fucking asshole, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you could really make people's lives hell with that app.
100%.
So she's like, oh no, but that app sounds funny, like what is it? Maybe like just asking for a friend, like joking around. And we just had like some small talk, and I was like on another note, like, what's the deal with you and Tanner? Do you guys like fix your beef and everything? And she goes, oh, this is a different Brooke. And then I was like, oh, well, this whole fucking story makes no sense now. There's a completely different random Brooke that I went to high school with.
That had she was never on a podcast.
No.
This Brooke. She probably has. She's still in Staten Island?
Yeah.
She probably has like a crippling meth addiction or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's been going on in Staten Island these days, dude?
They're using the spoof app, and they're
100%.
They're getting me. So I got caught, but that just goes to show you how much I've been in touch with my girls there, because they've been going through a lot, and we're all going through a lot. You know, everybody in the world, not just influencers.
I've been processing the trauma lately and just trying to get a hold on it. Because this dude told me I'm going into this inpatient thing. I just talking about it on Steve-O's
rehab?
show. Not a rehab. It's like a retreat for like 4 days where they take your phone. And bro, I was telling him the other day, he's like talk to me a little bit about like really fill me in on like what your past has been like and stuff. And I'm going through this stuff and I'm hearing it come out of my mouth and I'm like, holy shit. It's just been a 39-year relentless. Just remember, my parents came on here and gaslit me to believe that they didn't beat the shit out of each other and beat the fuck out of me and shit.
Yeah.
It's all, and even all the way up till now, like me having to pull guns on masked people, and it just never ends, bro.
It's never gonna end until.
No, I'm gonna go process the trauma. But I'm gonna go literally in the next couple weeks and just all the ICUs, all the stabbings, all the scars, the bones, the broken, fractured skulls, the organ removals, the felony charges, the shootings, the guns, the breakups, the betrayals, all of the things, bro. I'm gonna clean out in the wash in 4 days of intense PTSD rehabilitation, Cody. I'm going to get to the bottom of these traumas, and I'm going to come back a stronger, clearer-minded, happier man.
It'll be only 3 days, though, because you'll be sleeping 8 hours a day, so 8, 16, 24, 32. So you'll be sleeping past 24 hours, so it'll be only 3 days.
He's right. Yeah. He's right. So since it's only 3 days, you think it'll still be effective?
No, I actually might have to go twice now. Damn, bro. I didn't think about that. I'm not coming back changed at all, dude. Yeah. That's so bad.
So you think this is going to give you the right course correction, that it's going to shake you up enough to really get you to
I think it'll get me to a place where
in your life?
Yeah, I think it'll get me to a place where I can start to understand things a little bit better and just have a better grip on like what's happening, why it's happening. And then you start therapy twice a week and going to this and doing that, layering in some of the other stuff, ayahuasca.
Don't do that.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that.
What caused the final straw? What I mean,
of
you,
wanting
do you
to
not
go.
want to talk about it?
No, I can a little bit. I mean, relationship stuff is not super easy for me, and it has been a little rocky, and I have some attachment issues from
like me.
like
you
fear.
have emotional attachment issues.
I do.
This guy could cut anybody off easily.
Yeah, not me.
Not
Dude,
me.
No.
All I
And
care
it's
about
not
is money.
But it's not also only about cutting people off. It's about the relationship itself at when it does exist. And like they say that attachment avoidance, there's 4 different attachment types. There's secure attachment, which represents like 40-50% of the people. Then there's anxious attachment. There's avoidant attachment, and then there's disorganized. And people with disorganized attachment style, they have the most like trauma. And all of the things that you've been through in your life, all of the things that you dealt with in your childhood and all the traumas of your life all lead up to kind of as an indicator of what your attachment style is going to be. And a big one is like fear of abandonment. And so if you had an abandonment from a caretaker or didn't have like a lot of love in your home, there's a chance that you're going to either be an anxious or a avoidant attachment type. And so me personally, dude, like as soon as I start to feel like really like there's a lot of emotion and a lot of love in a relationship, like I'd start to want to run away. And so like it's something that I really have to address and like work
I get
through
like
the traumas
that too, because I feel like I need to work myself out, get my own problems fixed, because I don't want to put them on them.
Well, you do. That's right. You do have to do that.
And I do end up putting them on them, and it sucks. It's fucked up. But I got issues. I'm in therapy now. But all the bad shit, like obviously all of our lives have been like roller coasters because we didn't want to have like a regular life. We kept on.
Or we didn't allow ourselves to. We didn't think we deserved it. That's another thing. Like, do you deserve love? Do you deserve love? Do you love yourself? Like, these are questions that I'm really starting to have to come to terms with as I look at the trail of destruction and also like the path of success that I've built, and realize like that's never going to make me happy. It's not going to, it doesn't matter if I make $20 million tomorrow.
I think love is the only thing that will actually make you happy. That's the only thing
love,
in life.
purpose, fulfillment, giving back. Like there's a lot of things, and love is definitely the biggest of them. But dude, if you don't love yourself, if you don't believe that you deserve love, you're never gonna be secure in a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm really coming to terms with. Like I don't know that I look in the mirror and really feel that way about myself. And that's something that I'm trying to come to terms with and start to address.
Yeah, that's great. Well, everything happens for a reason. When I broke my hand on Paul Falzone's forehead,
Yep.
that caused me to sell weed because I couldn't cut hair anymore. And that gave me more opportunity,
Butterfly
got me some
effect.
money to move to Miami. Yeah. And then I met people, put myself in the right position at the right time. And then that got me to get arrested. But then in jail, I learned a lot. And I got those mugs. And now I make money off those mugs and my merchandise.
Right.
Also, we have new merch drop out. But sorry, I'm like Logan now, just plugging merch and
No, I think you
traumatic
should
stories.
do that.
But
I'm sure we'll talk about 1010 Burger at some point.
9/11 burger. But then one thing leads to another, and then I'm back to cutting hair, and then the barbershop show, and then what was I getting at actually? What
the
happened
path.
recently at the Jersey Shore? It was such a traumatic, embarrassing moment, but I wouldn't take it back because it put me in a position to be like, all right, now I'm going on there for a month. I'm staying at my parents' house, not talking to anyone. I'm going to see who's really there for me, like who actually cares,
Yeah.
who I should actually have in my life.
Did I pass the test?
I didn't tell you what happened to me because
I still checked on you a lot.
Yeah, you did, and you knew throughout the whole time I was going through it. It's just lawsuit stress and like surgery, upcoming surgery stress, and like all these things or whatever, fucking same bullshit. But it's I had a bad nightmare that caused a seizure, I think, but it was a real deal seizure. I saw people on Reddit or talking about like, oh, was he faked the seizure or something?
That's the seizure community. You pissed them off.
Yeah,
They want all the glory for themselves, bro.
And now you guys want to slander me on Reddit.
It's literally my favorite. That's my favorite sound clip.
Yeah, I just like really learned a lot from my parents. Like I told my mother, like, yeah, I've been taking antidepressants, and I really opened up to my dad too. My mom told me this whole story about 9/11, like when she calls it the dark years, like she had to get on Lexapro, and I was like, you took antidepressants? I was like, why the fuck didn't any of you guys tell me this shit? And then the other night I'm watching the Pete Rose documentary. You know who Pete Rose is, right?
The baseball player?
Baseball player that
got the gambling.
He was the best baseball player ever.
And he had
pretty
a gambling
much.
scandal.
A gambling scandal. All he did was bet on his own team to win.
Yeah, you can't do
Same
that.
shit that Ryan Garcia did. That's legal, but back then it was frowned
but
upon.
he saves lives with the earthquake predictions.
Okay, all right, but so Pete Rose, he is framed as this bad guy. Like growing up, even me as a kid, I was like, "Oh, Pete Rose, he's a bad scumbag."
But you probably
But
kind
now
of
I
liked
would
him.
do the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, I would have done the same exact thing. And it showed a scene in like how crazy baseball was back then, because this is before like they had UFC and way more exciting sports that are just like have taken way over people's attention span.
Dopamine.
Yeah, and baseball's not as big, but people were so passionate about it back then that there's this scene when the game ends, like Pete Rose had the game-winning home run or something, and everybody just floods onto the field.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're all stealing bases, ripping up the turf. There's a little kid holding like a piece of grass.
Yeah.
And I tell my mom and dad when I'm on the phone talking to them the other day, I'm telling them the story, like, you should watch this. It's on HBO. And they're like, we don't have HBO. And I was like, I'll give you my password. You should
That's
watch
your
it.
dad, right?
Yeah. And then I tell him the story about that scene where they were all rushing the field. And he goes, oh, yeah, we were there. Me and your Uncle Rudy were there. I got some dirt, and I took some dirt. But your uncle, he was trying to get the pitcher's mound, but he got hit with a stick. He got hit with a baton. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't you guys tell me this shit?
Yeah.
It would have made me feel so much more normal knowing that I get my psychotic tendencies from you guys, because you did the same crazy shit
I think
Siobhan and me and Cody were doing.
I think we all make that mistake of imagining that there's someone else out there who is like, even in our family, who is like super dialed in, has it all together up here. Bro, I promise you, every single person, I don't have to tell you this because you already know what I'm about to say. Every person out there is dealing with some shit and is probably a little bit crazy, bro. And they're probably looking back at somebody else saying, damn, I wish I was normal. And that person that is looking back at them saying, damn, I wish I was that normal. That helps you root yourself in the understanding that this is not a unique scenario for you. If you're out there watching this and trying to figure it out, we're all dealing with shit. We're all struggling. That should make you feel closer to us. He's dealing with stuff. I'm dealing with stuff. A lot of stuff every day. Doing the best I can. Cody's dealing with stuff. Bathroom boys are dealing with stuff. So we're all in it together. We're all in this crazy human condition, this human experiment together. And the only thing that we really can do is try to help each other. Not try to push each other down, not try to make fun of each other on social media, not try to be mean to each other. It's to try to lift each other up as much as possible. And that even gets harder because you see everybody else trying to tear people down. So then you want to feel like you want to be negative and you want to do this, and you go on Twitter all day and you read these headlines, you see this nasty stuff.
No, that's just you. Now
no,
you're
it's
just
not. I'm
getting
off
into
it. No, it's not. It's not.
Wait, I don't go on Twitter. Cody's not on Twitter.
No, that you guys aren't, but there's a lot of people in the world who are, and or Instagram or on whatever app, TikTok, and you watch people get canceled because they said some shit 27 years ago.
Some people are only on Strava.
But I'm just saying.
Stay off Twitter, please.
Exactly.
Just use Strava. That's all you. That's only.
But I'm
social
just
media
regardless. There's a lot of negativity out there, and we gotta like lift each other up. I'll preach that shit till the end of time, and I know people will always find a way to make fun of it, but. Man, when you see me out and you see me in a room of people, that's always my goal. That's always my goal, is to try to smile, make people laugh, make people smile, make people forget about all this shit, because there's a lot of shit.
Make me laugh right now. I need it. What do you think my dad did with that pocket full of dirt from Yankee Stadium?
Probably bagged it up on a scale and went to Brighton Beach, to the Russians on Brighton Beach, and tried to sell it to him as heroin.
And they probably were like, we don't give a fuck about
We don't care about your stupid heroin. We get our own stuff. And you're going to come to Little Odessa and try to sell me this dirt heroin from Johnny Bench's playing field? No, wait, who was it? Pete Rose?
Pete Rose.
I don't know what
crazy.
Where's the
This
dirt?
guy's legacy's tarnished because of just betting on himself, and he'll always be known as the bad guy.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to become
Poor
a
Logan.
villain. Well, he's been a villain since day one. He never had a chance. He is too low. Let's put it like this, bro. That kid he's just too close to a Nazi. He's got the blue hair, blue eyes, the blonde hair. He's the epitome of perfection as an American human, like visual.
Has he talked about me lately?
That cloud.
But what I'm saying is this: you see him and you gotta hate him. He's athletic. He's muscular. He's smart. Even if he came out with that build out and was the nicest guy, it would have been the situation like when Mr. Beast gave people eyes. and he still got canceled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't the human brain will always skew to the negative. That is what our brain is set up for. It's why scandals get so much attention. It's why the Brooke Mexican bean dip scandal, it was the biggest thing in the history of the world. These people haven't thought about Trayvon Martin since the 1600s.
Yeah.
But as soon as a scandal popped up, every white person in the world was ready to start a fucking march for Trayvon Martin. They didn't give a shit 22 seconds earlier. But that's what scandals do. That's what people want to get something they can dig their teeth in. They want somebody to hate, Cody. That's what they want. They want somebody to hate.
I don't hate Logan.
I don't think he understands because he's off the internet. He doesn't know bean dip scandal. What Brooks?
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Well,
Brooks.
all right. Well, what do you call Mexican baptism?
No, I said that on purpose. I don't know. I've never been to a Mexican
I'll
baptism.
be honest with you. My assumption would be it's probably just called a baptism.
Yeah.
But I'm sure.
It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
There's
Or
no
but
such-
what's the
I didn't-
Spanish?
There's no such thing as a
what's the
baptism.
Spanish?
A baptism is a Catholic thing.
No, yeah, but Mexican Catholics.
Yeah.
No, I think that's for 16.
Mexican Catholics, that's just like...
Can we look up the term, the Spanish
Spanish and
term?
Mexican are two different things.
I know
Let's
that.
take
That's
that
what I'm
call.
saying.
Let's
No,
get-
but
let's do a
I
caller.
need to know what the. No, I want
Spanish
to.
is Spain.
Let's do a call.
Can I get the terminology for a Mexican baptism, please? It would help a lot. Like, what do they call a baptism in Mexico? You got producers back there. What are they producing besides farts?
They are farting away probably back there. No air. There's
Just
no
as baptism.
Ventilation. What is it?
Just says baptism. There's like no special word.
What do you
for
call
it.
a Mexican baptism? A baptism.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
Brooke. It went way.
Yo, look, this podcast is off the rails. Let's slow it down a bit and
With the laugh track.
let's talk about something serious for a second. Susan Wojcicki died. The
One of the
CEO
worst endings.
And I know people had bad stuff to say about her when
How?
she was around, but because like demonetization of videos or whatever, like they used to say it's all her fault.
No,
She
they
was
said
the
it
villain.
after she died.
They villainized
These
her.
people are disgusting. They're
But
disgusting
She died
people.
of cancer, and her son just passed away a few
Horrible.
months ago. She had such
Overdosed.
a bad ending to her life. It's so bad. And back in those days, man, when Susan was around, I actually loved YouTube at that time. That was BC before Crane. Those were the days. You were killing it. You were with Lana. You were getting tons of views. It was good times. And man, lung cancer she died of.
Literally horrible.
That's such a crazy thing. You get lung cancer when you never even smoked. That's fucked up.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe she smoked and didn't tell anybody.
She like vaped in the.
Maybe she was in the closet about smoking, you know?
She would smoke it. She would hide smoking.
Death on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no coming back from that.
I don't wish
coming
death
back
on
from that.
nobody because there ain't no coming
Yeah.
back. Like, bro, you don't. These people on the internet have gotten way too chill about how they like disrespect the dead and stuff, bro. It's really messed up. I mean that, dude. Like, I saw the feedback when she passed, and there's people talking about she demonetized my channel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you fucking stupid, bro? This lady just died of cancer. Her son died of an overdose. Like, have a little respect, bro. Your channel got demonetized because you were promoting dildos or something.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not her
I
fault.
deserved all my demonetization. I went to Mexico and taught people how to traffic.
Smuggle drugs.
Shh, don't even say it because this channel's going good. I don't want to take this one down too. We just started building the other one back up, but like I said, I don't even want to get views. I just want people to appreciate my work. I'm just happy for my small audience that we have. It's getting the spooky season. We got the live show coming out. Are you going to pop into the live show?
Nah, I'll never do a live show with you ever again for the rest of my life.
It's a
I
live
don't give
event
a shit.
in a
I don't
venue.
care. Oh, yeah, sure.
It's not like this.
Nah, I don't like them, dude. You guys always pull some shit on me.
Just
And you
show
put
up
me in
and show support.
Oh,
I'm
to
nervous.
watch the show or to like sit with you? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm nervous to be out there
Yeah,
by
that's
myself.
fine. I just mean when I come on live shows here, you guys always pull some shit. You put me in sticky situations.
Bro, get out of here. That's all just
You guys had
lighthearted
a
stuff.
kid call in and tell me he was happy my dog died.
Oh, that wasn't my... I told you. I chased you down the hallway. I said that I didn't know that was
Now
gonna
I got
happen.
another thing I had to talk to my
We
therapist.
have another
Someone's
caller.
calling.
I don't know who these people are that call in. It's a live radio show. All right, real quick. I want to cut to today's sponsor, Shopify. You guys know me. You know, I'm an online internet mogul. I am the new age entrepreneur. I'm starting companies left and right. Literally left. Look at my left hand. Aura watches. Shopify has been. It's been fun to watch because sales have been booming on these babies and they're affordable. People are loving them, and it's Shopify makes things super simple and easy. Also, my products have been on Shopify for the past 3 years, and I've had no complaints. I love Shopify. Shopify is a global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Up to 36% better compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Plus, Shopify's exclusive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way, because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/JeffFM, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/JeffFM to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. What's up, man? How's it going? Welcome to Jeff FM.
Oh, hello, Jeff. Thank you for having me.
Nice.
Riri Reich Show.
What's your
Jeff
name?
My name is Mingri. I'm from Japan.
Oh, Mingri from Japan. We got Mike on the show
Hi,
today. You're familiar with him?
Yeah. Oh, I know Mike. Mike, I know you.
Yeah. Is that
Mike. Don't.
Bow.
I wanna talk to my friend of Rogan Parr.
Well, hold on a sec. Why did you say no?
Do I look familiar to you, Mike? Huh? Do I look familiar to you? Huh? You know me, Mike.
From
Every
where?
day.
From where? Oh.
You filmed my dad in 2017. You put on YouTuber.
Oh,
you,
this is
you
such
put
a bad
YouTuber.
time to do this.
You found
You video get view, Mike? Lots of view? I saw you film. You filmed with Rogan.
He's pissed.
Wait, sorry. What is
You
he?
were in
What is
forest.
this?
So this is
No,
the
he's
kid. I
no,
guess,
I know. I hear what you said, but he keeps
You
talking
filmed my
about.
dad.
No, but he keeps bringing up Joe Rogan.
No, Logan. He said.
Wait, who did you say?
Rogan Parr.
Rogan Parr.
Yeah,
I think he's talking about Joe. He had Adam Sandler on last. Are you talking about the last episode of Joe Rogan?
You ruined my life. I know you helped me.
He ruined his life.
You made Crypto Zoo.
No,
I spent $10,000
Look, listen,
on
stick
God
to the
Zero
point here.
Crypto Zoo egg.
So you are the child of the man that R.I.P. to your father.
Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
He was found in the forest, and Mike and Logan decided to film him.
Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you.
It's been a while. He apologized. He made that video. Remember? Did you make it? Or was it
Mike,
just
no
Logan?
apologize. Mike, you don't apologize.
Mike didn't make his own video. Were you around back then?
No, I wasn't even there, dude.
Shame on you, Mike. You whole camera. Your whole camera.
That was Brendan North, bro.
You owe me $10,000.
You made
Why
10 grand
why
to
that
film
exact
that?
fund? Why that exact amount?
Because
I
bro,
buy
this
Crypto
kid's lived
Zoo.
through this for the past 8 years. He knows the details.
Why do you still have
His family has no closure.
But why does he have that noose in the
Trust me,
background?
Crypto
still?
Zoo is coming.
Probably thinking about following his
I
father's
have hard
footsteps.
time. Jeff, you my hero. You
Thank
are
you.
very strong. You hang from crane. My dad is stronger than
And
you.
I
still alive
overcome the
today.
rope. I overcame the
Jeff-
rope. I
Jeff,
survived.
number one. Japan. Jeff FM, number one.
Yes, I inspire.
Mike, fuck you. Fuck you, Mike.
Guilty
fuck you,
by
Mike.
association, he is.
You
But
hold camera.
No, I did, dude. I wasn't even there.
How can you prove
dude?
that?
I wasn't even there.
How can you prove that?
Because I wasn't there. I've never even been to Japan in my life. I want to go. In fact, I'm coming there soon.
But he said you hold camera.
No, but I
Camera.
No, he once again. First of all, two things: never been to Japan, never met Joe Rogan, ever. So whatever you say is that's not accurate.
Rogan Parr.
Joe Rogan's got nothing to do with this. Stop making
Rogan
a joke
Parr.
about it because this
Jake
is serious.
Parr. Mike Tyson.
I should turn your ass in right now.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Listen,
MMA,
just apologize
UFC.
to the kid and say that life
Dana
goes
White.
on,
Fuck
you know?
you.
We understand your frustrations with him, but look, I can vouch for Mike. If he says he wasn't there,
Why do listen? How about this? You come over to the States. Where are you right now? What part of Japan?
Hiroshima. Why you rap?
I'm not.
Wait,
Sorry.
Why you rap?
Did you learn what prefecture is Hiroshima again?
Kanji.
I don't know. I don't ask me.
Wait, how far is that from Kyoto?
Coyote?
Fuck you, Mike.
What?
Fuck you.
They're just general
I
questions.
know you wear kimono in
Bro,
Kyoto. You go around temper. You
need
to go temper and you wear Pikachu outfit. I know. I know.
You need to disassociate. I'm telling you. You need to get back.
I am
You
disassociating
Rogan Paul.
right
You need to
now.
get
You
back.
Rogan
You
Paul.
need to start hanging around me again.
All right, listen. What's his name again?
Ming Yang.
Ming Ri. I put Ming Ri.
He called you.
Ming
He
Lee.
called you Ming Yang.
Listen,
That's
I
mental
respect
name.
you, bro, and I am the I'm a hero
Japanese
of
people
Japan.
love Jeff.
All right.
Japanese
Listen.
people
Here's
love
what I'll
Jeff.
do for him. I'm
I was
prepared.
killed on a rope, and I resurrected myself out of the water.
My hero.
I'm here to make peace right now. I have an offer for you. Let's fly you over from Hiroshima International over to LAX, and I will give you a lifetime supply of 10 burgers.
9/11 burger.
Fuck you.
Yeah, nobody wants your 9/11.
I'd rather do heroin, Mike. Heroin, Mike. Fuck you.
That'd be a better way to OD if you're gonna take yourself out. I would just sit in the bathtub.
Mike, I am fat man. I can't eat that many burgers. I will die. Heroin more healthy.
Just when we say we are gonna stop doing this,
What? This one's good.
No, you tell me no more suck dick, Rogan Paul, and we good.
Just repeat what he said. Give him what he
No
wants.
more.
I could do the whole sentence.
I only know Mike Malak because that's Logan Paul's girlfriend.
Look at what you put his family
Say it one more
through.
time.
No more suck dick, Rogan Paul.
No more suck dick Rogan Parr.
No, my name Mike Mayrak. I no more suck dick, Rogan Paul.
You need to take a step back. I think is what he's saying.
Apologize.
Stop
Mike.
sucking dick of Logan Paul. Stop sucking the dick.
You know what? Actually,
Don't flip the table. Come on. It's it.
I'm going to double down. You're not coming at me right now, Japan. You're coming at America. Just like your Imperial Army did in fucking 1943.
Bro,
okay?
okay.
So now fuck you. Let me say this. You get no apology. And if you keep it up, we will bring the carriers back again.
You're talking about Pearl
So
Harbor?
You telling Hiroshima
listen to me.
2.0?
Listen to me, Hiroshima. So you either drop this attack, this preemptive attack, or we will send the fleet back to
Fuck
the
you,
Straits
Mr.
of Taiwan.
Oppenheimer, Mike.
Fuck you.
Michael
Fuck you.
Oppenheimer.
We will bring the
Michael
fucking fleet back.
Oppenheimer.
We will
Fuck
bring the
you.
carrier back.
Fuck you.
Are you saying now that Logan had...
Do you see this jersey? I hope this seeps into your dreams. You feel it in your soul.
Japan, badminton
Blackhawks.
number one.
Blackhawk
Badminton
helicopters.
number one. Japan.
Do you see this? You'll be seeing this for the rest of your days. USA. USA.
Mike, you
USA.
know Tom Cruise. You know Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he does. He
You
probably
do
does.
drug. You know Tom Cruise.
Hey, listen, man. Thanks for
You know
calling.
Maverick.
Thanks for calling the show and getting some closure here. Hopefully,
Arigato, Jeff. Arigato, Jeff.
life goes on, and we wish you the best. I think you got a good eye for the bad guys, and just don't put too much thought into it. Get that rope and untie that knot, and use that rope to actually just throw that rope in the trash.
Thank you, Jeff. Fuck you, Mike.
All right, and speaking of that, this episode is brought to you by Betterhelp. Look, we all go through stuff. Nobody's perfect. Even me. From the outside, I may look perfect to you guys, but deep down inside, I have serious issues, and I need to work on those issues, and I've been working on them. I've been in therapy, and it's been a huge help and get me back to my normal self, to get me back out here. And even in the moments when you're feeling great, therapy is important because you want to know why you're feeling great. And then in the future, when you're not feeling great, you could be like, oh, well, this was what was making me feel great, so let me go back and do that. Look, therapy all around is a positive. There's a stigma that it has around it, but look at us. We're cool. We do it. I got no problem admitting that I needed a little help. BetterHelp makes therapy as simple as possible. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/JeffFM today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/JeffFM. Go down to the show notes and it'll be down there. Trust me, you will not regret it. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring the show. Now let's get back on with it. What a segue from Susan. R.I.P. That was serious. And then we go into some silly, or also serious.
What did you think I was going to fold? Don't make me do the USA thing again.
You come in
give me the
here-
flag. You should have gave me the flag when I was doing it. Give me that flag right now, dude. This is what I should have. I should have told him, bro. For the rest of your life, this is what you will see, bro. Every day when you wake up in the morning, if you keep this act up, you will see this flag
Our new merch line
of the strongest country on earth.
Our new merch line is all American themed. We did a shoe with a bunch of tough guys. That's why Mike wasn't in it. If you want, you go down in the link in the description, get yourself some all American Jeff themed merchandise and support the best country in the world. Look at this respectful folding. How do you guys know how to do this? You've been to enough parades? Those parades with the bagpipes? You know, I watched The Departed the other night. Great movie. Yeah, the triangle. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Respectful. Nice.
You hot camera.
Yeah, he did a good accent.
That was
kid's,
good.
that
Where
kid's
is
in
that
Studio City. He's Kyle's friend.
Oh my God.
He doesn't have an accent at all. He's
Rogan
completely
Paul.
Americanized.
Wait, where is he? What's his nationality?
Japanese American.
Vietnamese.
Or Vietnamese, yeah.
Oh, you outsource the Japanese guy, dude.
I know. That's we should have. Whatever, bro. Japanese are hard to find, and to do that bit and convince a real Japanese.
I
person
thought
to do
it was really him. It was only until he started to screw up the provinces and the prefectures.
Yeah, and he said he lived where they knew. Technically,
What kind of like random play? How would you end up there?
It's so much has happened. Yeah, we dropped that merch line during the Olympics. The Olympics was
Olympics were good.
You paid attention. Breakdancing scandal. They took it out. I loved it. I was all excited.
That's so sad because that one person.
Yeah, because the Australian that scammed her way in. And do you know the story?
Yeah, she's like related to somebody in the committee or
Bro,
something.
she was like doing the
it was the worst.
easiest pop and lock, and I could have went out there and done it on an Olympic scale, and like all the other athletes got pissed off because they were like, this is a mockery of what we do. We dedicate our lives to our sport
of breakdancing,
and then you put this in here.
Everything about the Olympics was a fucking farce, a joke. The first show, the first night was insane. They had the Last Supper, but with all transgenders and like gay, which if you aren't religious, then it wouldn't offend you. But if you are religious, which 80% of the world is, you just took the most important event in biblical times, the last supper, where the bread of the body of Christ and the blood of Christ was given out to his disciples, one of the most important moments in biblical history, and you put
putting you to sleep.
The dude's dick was out. One of the dude's balls.
No, they didn't do that.
Yes, one of the dude's nuts were out in the ceremony.
Oh man.
And then they had the Algerian boxer scandal. That was the big scandal that I had the most viral tweet in the world that day. Got 400,000 likes on it
Get
on
out
Twitter.
Of here. No way.
It's so sick.
Because Community Notes Community Notes it.
Oh yeah.
And I said Community Notes just took the day off today, huh? And they wrote, "We're doing the best we can."
You know, Russia was banned. They weren't even in it in the Olympics.
How come?
Because they're
sanctioned.
Oh, sanctions.
Because of what they're doing to Ukraine.
Oh, they got banned from the Olympics?
Yeah.
And
I was wondering. I was like,
because they cheat.
Because they have good athletes like Islam Makhachev, you know, Khabib. I'm just naming UFC fighters, but
they probably got great like bobsledders and stuff.
Yeah, they got. I mean, they got the
But it
best
was summer.
steroids
What
over
would
there.
they have? What would they
Ivan
have for
Drago
summer?
and Rocky. You remember him? All
Oh,
juiced
boxing.
up.
They could have boxing or basketball. U.S. almost got beat by what? The Sudanese? North
Yeah,
Sudan?
but they had like Jovic, Nikola Jovic over there. Like all the NBA players are from. They play for their nation. It's not just. It's just the black guys that grew up in the USA, which. That's why we're good, you know. 'Cause we got them. But
well, there's probably some in other countries.
people play for their home nation. Like if we had like a states like Olympics, who would you play for? Los Angeles? No, you're playing for Connecticut. You're
I
representing.
was playing today. I just got back into basketball.
Well, what would you represent? I would represent Staten Island,
Probably
baby. Shaolin.
probably heroin or felons.
No, where are you from?
Oh, CT.
Yeah.
203
Yeah, there you go.
till I DIE.
You probably lose bad. You got no athletes over there.
I don't know if you know this or not, but we have a small college called UConn, which is the most prolific college basketball school in the history of the fucking world, Jeff.
You probably don't know a single person from that went to that school.
Ray Allen.
You don't know him personally, I'm saying.
Do you?
You only knew heroin addicts and scumbags like I know in Staten Island. Can you pull up that breakdancing video? Look at how sick.
At best, it's a cross between dancing and gymnastics. I mean, what you can
The
see there
athleticism,
is
the
some
skill.
brilliant people at a
So now they
recent
took this out of the
Red Bull
Olympics?
They took it out
competition.
because
That's
of
what
this
it's
Australian
supposed to
girl
look like.
who
Unfortunately, our competitor, Rachel Garner, 36-year-old university lecturer who wrote her thesis on gender in Sydney's breakdancing scene, well, she got precisely
the
0
one.
points in
0
3
points.
rounds
She
of
got
competition.
0 points.
To
Yeah.
anyone who says that she's a pretty ordinary performer, well, those criticisms have been called out as misogynist.
bro.
Well, are they going to show
Come
video
on.
of it, or are we just going to watch
If we
these
wanna
photos?
compete,
Probably get copyright by,
female
footage from the Olympics
male
are copyright.
You've got to
Peacock
accept the umpire's
owns it.
decision and the views of those
Peacock
who
owns
watch
all
what
of
So
you
wait,
do.
so what?
Former Socceroo
Oh,
Craig
so they
Foster
can't show it.
has
But
hit
no
out
windmills,
and
no
said
like
that anyone-
agile stuff. She just did like pop and lock it. And
Yeah, I heard. I saw it. It was insane. I could not believe that happened.
yeah.
And she evidently got so much hate that she was in shock that people could hate someone so much. Like she got annihilated, bro. This made Brooke look like fucking,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, she did,
Like-
and she technically did try breakdancing for like 10 years. She just never really got good, which is like me, you know. Before we wrap up the breakdancing segment, I wrote down something in my notes. The runner-up to the breakdancing competition for women was a 17-year-old girl named Nika from Lithuania, which I just thought was interesting to have a name be my friend Nika. My Nika is that was something I wrote down in my notes here. But I guess we could move on from this. Vitali Internet. This guy's been around since the internet started. He first off did that prank where he pretended to be on bath salts.
Why
like
do
a
we talk
zombie.
about this stuff? Why can we talk about some
Vitali is
real?
now catching predators.
It's a whole new lane. It's great, but why can't we talk about some fucking real stuff, dude? Let's help some people.
Let's do world news. Okay, so the conflict: Ukraine versus Russia, Israel versus Palestine, the Trump assassination. Would you like to talk about that one? On July 13th, the weatherman's birthday. It was on. So that's a nice birthday gift for you, Ryan.
We love you.
You're out of here on that one. Is it? Okay.
You're very special.
I don't know. What did Steve-O ask you?
We talked about a lot of shit that was like applicable to people's lives, bro. We talked about testosterone treatment. We talked about addiction. We talked about forgiving yourself. We talked about pain, regret, how to love yourself. We talked about.
We did some of that shit. In the
No,
beginning.
no. This was good. What else is there that's like mind blowing that's going on? I don't know how to say this, bro. I find it very hard to care about anything that's going on online. Like I really have. I don't want to sound like a dick or not humble because it's where I make my money, but I truly don't give a shit about.
But you said I don't care like 13 times.
Because
no.
We gotta
cut like 7 of those.
No, you don't. I just this stuff I care about. This
Okay,
is great.
so UFO sighting also in the news. There is a meteorite that can potentially. It's a small risk, but it may smash into the Earth in 3 months.
Okay.
It's in the shape of like a. Sort of like a pickle. It's flying towards Earth, and it might smash into us, and it might cause some serious damage. So what do you do there? What do you just
I don't think a satellite will do all that much damage. Wouldn't it just make a small hole?
a satellite, a meteorite?
Oh, a meteorite. Sorry,
yeah, it's flying towards the Earth. So now you would probably be like, "Yo, bro, we're out of here. I'm like me and Logan are getting on the WWE jet. Like I don't got room for you." But, like, if you get here in the next 15, like, I could take you over David. That's probably what you would say, right?
Dobrik?
Like, your photographer.
Oh.
Your videographer. German.
What would I do?
Because if you get in a plane and you're up in the sky, I guess you're out.
Well, they're calling for a nuclear holocaust soon, too. Biden said recently that we should be preparing for guaranteed nuclear war with Russia and Rogan Paul in Japan. So like, bro, let me ask you this question. Guys, everybody hear me out. Because I'm going to put a bit of a weird spin on things. Every day you wake up, you get out of bed. Oh, my eye, my poor eye. I can't see.
Look in the mirror.
Look at whatever, right? Then you are like, the lawsuit, this problem, I'm going to have another seizure. Kyle gets up. He's like, oh, man, like, why can't I get some muscle mass? Cody's like, my hair's fried. I have all kinds of problems, right? The fucking meteorite, whether it's the meteorite, whether it's a nuclear holocaust, whether it's some sort of second coming, whatever, all those problems go away.
Yeah.
Bro, you never have to wake up again and be like, oh shit, like fuck, dude, this is ass, dude.
I got to post this DraftKings
I have
deal
to post
today.
this deal today, like, or I have to do I have to go to some fucking office job that I hate and I want to kill my boss. Or, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that about the Mexican baptism. All that shit goes the fuck away. And the world just fucking explodes.
It's crazy that we lived through COVID because that was kind of like a taste of that.
No, it wasn't.
You know?
It wasn't, bro. COVID was just.
You think it was?
COVID was a bad flu, but there's a huge difference between a flu and a nuclear holocaust.
Yeah,
nuclear holocaust is ugly, bro. We're talking about radiation. We're talking about the death of all plants, right? And most importantly, the death of all humans. But what I'm trying to say to you is this: have you looked at the bright side? Do you know how stress-free a nuclear holocaust is after it happens? I'm not trying to fucking advocate.
Fuck no, it's not stress-free if you survive it.
No, not if you survive it.
Actually, I watch that show Fallout.
What does
Have
it
you
look
seen
like?
that show Fallout?
No.
It's a good show.
I don't
ingest
ingest content.
It's about that. You should start living more of a, have a bit more of a
Do you know
real
how
life.
much time I'm spending on this thing nowadays? Close to none.
25 hours
Close
a
to
day.
none. I'm not even kidding, bro. I can't.
Yeah, but that's not creativity. Fallout is like creative, like.
I'll
fiction.
watch it. No,
Yeah,
I'll watch.
it's cool.
I agree with you. I agree with you, my brother.
I
in
just
Christ.
been going back and watching old movies and getting re-inspired.
Can
by
you
things that made
imagine
me-
if there was a nuclear holocaust tomorrow? What are you stressed out about today? Like, not even stressed. Like, what are you sad about? What are your issues?
I'd be happy. My problems would be over.
You have the same thought process I do. Everybody's scared about a fucking meteorite hitting the planet. Planet explodes. Done. It's over. Yeah. We all get to just no more bullshit, bro. I don't gotta fucking do this and do that, and everybody's fucking pissed off. I don't know. Maybe it's a negative outlook, dude. But
yeah.
You know what'll suck though? I'll tell you this. Let me change it to a positive. If I go to this inpatient and I start my journey, my plan, my spiritual journey, and I do find a little bit of happiness, and finally, for the first time in my life, I walk out of my front door and I just feel at peace. The birds are singing. I see a bee fly by. I'm harmony in my relationship, business as well. 10-10 burger. This is Justin in the news. Mike Malak surpasses Logan Paul in subscribers on YouTube and financially and money and has better wife and everything. I'm like, dude, it just can't get any better.
Yeah.
This Justin, meteorite will be striking Earth right now. That would piss me off. That would piss me off if I just get shit together and then.
But why? It's like you beat the game and then it ends.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. All three of us beat the game. This is all every second of this is bonus. And if you look at it like that, I should have OD'd fucking 20 years ago.
We do look at it like that.
I should have been with blood pouring out of my fucking face and then bringing me the shit, slamming Narcan into my fucking heart. And then like, sorry, it didn't work out. That should have happened.
I just had a refreshed one of those. Like I got close to dying.
Yeah, because you're in the seizure community.
Yeah, but I mean.
You should join the seizure Reddit, as Cody would call it.
They're already trashing me on Reddit saying I fake seizures.
Come on, get it out there. I need to hear it, dude.
What?
Production's got to play it one time. You said it. They can't just skip it.
And then now you guys want to slander me on Reddit.
Yeah, it's so fucking nuts. Like I come in here, I'm vulnerable.
And
I
now
open
you guys
up
want to
about
slander me.
an embarrassing
That's true.
thing. You know what I look like?
I didn't even know he had a seizure. You didn't even tell me.
That's what it looks like.
How do you even remember a seizure?
Because my mother found me.
Yeah, but how do you know what you looked like?
I had blood coming out of my mouth. That laugh track. I fell out of my bed and I had blood coming out of my mouth.
How come you didn't tell me about
I had
this?
a major gash in my tongue.
You didn't even tell me.
I almost bit a quarter of my tongue off.
You didn't tell me though.
Yeah, because I was embarrassed of it. It takes
Who gets
time.
embarrassed of a seizure?
A seizure is a medical problem.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like being embarrassed of cancer.
I was embarrassed to even talk about the accident. It took me
Now
a
you
year
can
to
never
even come
drive
out
the
about
car
it.
with me ever again.
I can understand being embarrassed about like ED.
I don't want to have a seizure behind the wheel.
I don't even know if I should say things like that.
What?
Are they going to take my license?
100%.
100%.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to drive
you can't
that
drive a
pickup
motor vehicle having seizures.
Yeah, you know what? The Reddit people were right. I made up the seizure.
You had a panic attack. That's what it was.
Just
Panic attack.
No, I get panic attacks like crazy now. Like crazy.
You're not even allowed
Like,
to possess a license with seizure.
But that's
medical.
what's causing them. It's the crazy amount of stress that I'm under. But not anymore because I'm doing great. Do I look like I packed on 20 pounds?
Are you on test?
I'm just the normal amount. What's in my body that naturally produces. I'm not a.
You been fucking?
I'm not. What have I? X chromosome.
Oh,
male.
Get into the Algerian shit.
Yeah.
I wish I'd been fucking.
Steroids?
No, I haven't been fucking nothing.
Nobody here's been fucking. What about you, Barbs?
Yeah, he's,
Oh,
in,
you
a
got the
he's in a
girlfriend.
relationship. That's
Being
a
in a
comedian.
relationship's nice.
Bro, I forgot what it's even like to hold a girl's hand. I haven't even been out of the house. I just been in here doing.
That shit gives me anxiety.
I got desert dick.
Elaborate on that.
It means my dick is just dry.
Just dried up with
Just
tumbleweeds
dried up.
going around.
Tumbleweeds. Not even tumbleweeds because I get the wax.
Yeah, so that is herpes. Oh man, yeah. It's good to be back, huh?
Yeah, this is
You
a
want to
fun
start
one.
hanging out again?
Yeah. Now they want to slander me on Reddit.
Are you gonna be back in town for a while?
Yeah, 1010 Burger Truck is open. It's on the information.
Can you just call it 911 Burger one time?
I
wanna
already
go to
did.
9/11
We got a
Burger
whole
and went
post
to
about it.
Santa
You got a
Monica.
bunch of views out of it, dude. 1010 Burger Truck, 1010burger.com. 1010burger.com is where you can find the information, and it'll show where the truck is every day. And the feedback's been incredible.
Am I gonna come back in the night shift now that you're? I won't go there, but now that things have
Nothing's
potentially-
changed. You know, it hasn't.
I'm willing to come back on the show that we built together.
Okay, I would like that because everybody in the comments every episode says, "Where's Jeff?"
Obviously, I was the best part of it.
Do you want to come on this one? Do you want to? All I have to do for this next episode is just close the episode out at the Burger Truck.
Is this the website?
Yes, it's the website.
What are you gonna do about the website now?
Dude, stop, bro. Everything's fine.
No, I want to go to the Santa Monica location on the 25th.
Wait, oh shit.
Oh, these are all my movie filming days.
It's
I
fine,
can't.
keeps going,
I'm,
keep
Santa Monica,
Wait, where's the Santa Monica one? I want to go to that one.
Right
Oh,
there,
yeah,
the
right,
24th.
24th. Yeah, I'm going to go to that one.
Melrose. What's today's date?
The 20th.
Do you want to just come tomorrow with me? You want to come to Dog Pound with me to work out tomorrow and then come with me to the burger?
I got a photo shoot for Aura.
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah, you told me that. That's
Yeah.
fine. I trust that you'll come down.
But I will
Bro,
for sure.
I'm going to be honest, like, to actually talk about it very quickly, it's really working out. We got the first truck in LA. We're bringing more trucks online, Miami, New York, so on and so forth. And then money's already pouring in for brick and mortar. People
From
are
Saudi
really,
Arabia,
really
from
no,
Middle East.
no, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not funding it.
You know
it's
what?
from. It might be from your boys at DraftKings, from the company you already mentioned.
Well, I'm opening up a barbershop in Staten Island, and that feels great. So I can feel your happiness in that.
Yeah, I
The
know. I'm
joy
excited
of
about that. I can't wait to get a cut there eating a burger.
When you get to just sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor later on in life. That's one thing about getting old that is good, and that's what we have. You know?
I'm tired.
Yeah, that's the oldness in you.
I know. I'm waiting for that meteorite.
Yeah, it's coming.
Can't wait.
I think it's gonna clip us. It's gonna
wait.
clip us.
That's it.
It might. No, I made all that up actually.
What?
Yeah, but you never know. Who the fuck knows when a meteorite's
happen,
gonna
like,
hit?
right-
Well, nuclear holocaust is happening.
If it does hit, imagine how fucking sick that would be.
There's been
predicted it.
earthquakes.
Something's coming.
Something.
You were on the phone with me when earthquake happened.
Yeah, we got a good video.
They've been coming back to back. We had another one a week later.
I only knew it was an earthquake because he was like, "Yo, did you feel that earthquake, you fat whale?" And I
I do
googled
call
it.
him
I'm
that
like,
off
"Oh
camera.
shit!" I'm like,
off
"Yo,
camera,
what the fuck?"
off camera, I call him bad insults.
You guys want to get supper? I'm hungry.
Yeah, sure. Cody cooked up some ground beef, just just ground beef and corn. He puts in it.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah,
I would
that's
try
what
it.
we've been
You got
eating
any
around the
peanut
house.
butter filled pretzels?
Got peanut butter. I got
No, I
tons of
made
candy.
pasta right now.
I just been bulking.
Bolognese.
All right. That's it for this week's episode. We're back every week on this channel, on the members, doing live stream. We're doing Barbershop. The season is back. We will not miss a week. My life depends on it. I would rather be dead than miss a week of that Barbershop series. That is back. Thank you, Mike, my dear friend.
Thanks for having me. Everybody in the audience, you're the smartest, funniest, coolest audience on the internet, baby.
And shout out to the breakdancer from Lithuania, Nika.
Nika!
You are the best. And hopefully you get to follow your dreams in that career that is breakdancing.